1, 2, 3, 4.
All right, we're grappling with the fourth commandment. We're just going to get started today by taking a look at the fourth commandment and and saying a few introductory remarks about the text from the small catechism. Boy, we've done a lot of stuff. Where's a blank? Aha. Okay, the fourth commandment. Now remember, in the structure of the commandments, we have two tables. We have the first table, commandments 1 through 3, which has to do with the things of God, and then we have the second table, 4 through 10, which has to do with the stuff of the neighbor. And it's just like the first commandment was the fountain of all of the commandments from which they all came. So the fourth commandment is going to be the head and chief of all of the rest. That in the fourth commandment, the Lord is establishing human society. So remember, we talked about the three estates. You can't forget about the three estates. It's so important. We have the first estate of the church, which is established in the second and especially the third commandment, or we should say protected there. And then we have the state of the family and the state of the government, let's call it the city. And these are established in the fourth commandment. So this orderly life amongst the neighbor is here. Now, we might be surprised because when we look at the text of the fourth commandment, it says, honor your father and your mother. It doesn't say anything about neighbor, society, or anything like this. But this establishment of the family as the basic order of human life is so fantastic. Now, when we look at this probably next week and we look at what it means to honor, we have this great line from Luther that he says, look at how high the Lord exalts father and mother. He puts them next to himself. It's more than just love. We are commanded to love our neighbor and love everyone. But honor is more than that. Honor includes love, but it includes other stuff as well. It includes service. It includes obedience. It includes love, and it includes cherishing, delighting in, and stuff like that. So that when we get to it, to what does this mean, we see that we should fear and love God so that we do not despise or anger our parents and other authorities. It's going to be a key thing. Remember, parents are the chief authority, and the other authorities derive from the authority of parents. But honor them, serve and obey them, love and cherish them. Now, when I'm teaching the kids to memorize, the 5 things that they should do, I tell them to put their hands like this so that you honor, serve and obey, love and cherish. So you have 5 things, and these two go together, and these two: honor, serve, obey, love, and cherish. Now, I want to make a couple of notes just about the structure of this, and to notice that it's the third commandment and the fourth commandment that have a mark, and that is that they are the only commandments that are positive. All the other commandments are negative in the sense. So, first commandment, no other gods. You shall not misuse. You shall not murder. Shall not commit adultery. Shall not steal. In other words, all the other commandments are not or no commandments. But the fourth and fifth commandments are positive. Remember and honor. So that's the first thing. And then the other thing that binds the third and fourth commandments together is that in the small catechism, we have this word despise. So the third commandment, remember the Sabbath day by keeping it holy. What does this mean? We should fear and love God so that we do not despise preaching in his word, but hold it sacred and gladly hear and learn. Here, we should fear and love God so that we do not despise, same words, or anger our parents and other authorities. So that the thing that we treasure above all other things in this world, that we are forbidden from despising, is, number 1, God's word, and then number 2, our parents. Now, one more word about this. It might be a short video introducing the commandment, but we want to see this, that it says parents and other authorities, so that the primary and source authority that are all other authorities is that authority of parent. And with that authority is responsibility, so that parents are responsible for protecting the children, for providing for the children, for teaching the children, for all these other things. Now, it could be that the parents need help, for example, to protect the children. So this guy who has a house, I better not draw complicated houses if I want to draw a village. and this guy, and they're living next to each other, and there's children in the home, and they say, hey, you know what? We need to protect our families. So they form up something to protect the order in and out. And really, that's what government is. Or we want to teach the children, but man, I don't know how to teach what you do, and so you go and you build a school. So now all the parents are seeing to it that the children are taught by giving away a little bit of their authority or delegating a little bit of their authority so that the children can be provided for and protected and all this sort of thing. But remember that the source of all of this is this order here of family and especially of parent. That's why we honor them, and we love them, and we cherish them, and we delight in them. So there's the fourth commandment, the introduction to the fountain of the second table of the law. Next week, no doubt, we'll look at what Luther has to say about this commandment. Oh, he loved it. He's got a lot to say, so we'll take a look. All right. You got the plugs? Oh, forget it. I got something else. Ready? It's like a dare. Who's going to do it? I'm not going to tell you what'll happen. P.A.M. has a surprise on the other side. Okay, if you dare.
Worldview Everlasting is solid, Christian, and free because it is viewer supported. Your monthly gift of $5, $10, or $25 is the reason that we can continue to improve and expand these tools for online Christian outreach and discipleship. To make a one-time donation, sign up for the Lutheran Ninja Clan regular giving, or to find information about how to put Worldview Everlasting in your congregation's budget, click Donate Now.